Hello there guys, this is SCV Burst and I'm back with another Cardfight Vanguard Overdress box unbox. Sorry about that. Box unboxing video. It's a tongue twister sometimes. And we just did the previous video with Licorn with Ruaka. And this video we got Michiru, however you say his name, with Drag Rule. I really liked this card when I first saw it and got revealed. Its effect is really good and powerful. Reminds me of the Dark Regulars, plus Soul Blast, and all that. I really hope I can be able to afford the set 7 cards. Drag Jewel, probably not, but at least the other cards, I at least hope to get. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please like and subscribe down below and hit that bell down below to be notified when my videos are uploaded. Let's get started. This one's hard. Here's the deck. Promo card. Promo packs. Less promo order. For each stuff. The playmat, which I don't need to show. The cards. The rules. Rules don't need to see. Here's the box. You guys want to see it with nothing in it. And let's get started. These will be, well, at least the promo pack will be open at the end of the video and explain what the cards are in there, and let's end to see what our shiny card is. Let's get started. Here is Jejuled. A very nice looking card, dragon card, and it's very powerful. Just like Licorn and the other Troll deck cards, these are not the original grade 3s, but it has the skill, if the original grade 3 rides on top of this, it counts as a persona ride. Now, with both skills active, they are the same skills, just different cards, to be honest. The same skill is, though, when this unit attacks, Soul Blast 4 different grades, so grade 0, 1, and 2, and 3, in order to minus your opponent to 1 power, which is very powerful already, right there and then. Then, if your opponent's at grade 3, it gains additional crit. So you can early rush this with this card, make your opponent harder to guard, or you can wait until the opponent's grade 3, that way this has an additional crit already on it. Then its other skill, just like Licorn, when a regular skill, when you Soul Blast 4 or more this turn, this card gains +5. So just another onslaught attacker for you guys. Then, of course, you get 4 of those cards. 1 hollow, like the others. Here's the Ride line. The Ride line will be in the promo pack, and I will explain at that time what these cards do. These are just for beginners, to tell them how to ride to the next grade. So I'll put these away. Use this basically. Then onto the rest of the deck. First we get 4 of a pretty powerful card. Might run and might not. True License Reader. My bad if I mispronounced that. Its skill on Rearguard. If it attacks a Vanguard, if your Vanguard is Jejuled, you counterblast to add 10,000 to this, which is really powerful. And then at the end of the battle, or yeah, at the end of the battle, you put this in the soul. So this becomes a grade 3 for when Jejuled needs its grade 3, if you don't already have one in the soul. So that's really good. And then your standard how to show intercept, you get 3 of those, or 4 of those, my bad. Of course, vanilla 10k, after that. Then you get the grade 2, which is the same in the same as the Lighthorn deck, but this one's grade 2, and when it's instead of calling it, when this card is discarded for the right face, you put it into the soul instead. So it becomes a grade 2 that you need in the soul if you don't already have one. Not the best card and probably will be taken out later, but it's still okay if you're on a budget base deck. And then we have our grade 1s. This one's basically vanilla 8K. When it boosts a grade 2 or greater, you may soul charge 1, which is pretty average or okay. Then the standard average card. On rear, if your opponent's grade 3 or greater, counterblast 2 to draw 1. Not very useful. Too much heavy and counterblast wise. That's it for that. Then a really good card in the promo pack, but not this one because it just shows you how to boost. And that's about it for that, because I can't really tell you what the skill is until we get to it. Then, of course, we get 4 perfect cards into this deck. It wouldn't be complete without 4. And then on to the triggers. For crits, 4 draws, 4 fronts, and a very nice looking 4 heals. So, these again, the crits and the heals, they did marvelous work on both each. I think the same goes for the Catter Sanctuary Youthbird. For some reason, they over design the critical and heals of each deck that look amazing, but the draw on the front honestly look pretty terrible or bad. So let's get rid of all these. Look for you. And let's open this promo pack and see where we get. And the last promo pack, we got the grade 1 starter for Lighthorn. So will we get another grade 1 starter in this deck, or will we get a different card? Let's find out. And the promo cards in this deck and the Catter Sanctuary are much more better than the ones in Lighthorn. So we get this one that's really powerful, 3 of right now, and the 4th will be later, as it's chosen as one of the hollows maybe. Its skill is when on place, Soul Blast 1, and you choose a card from your drop and put it into Soul, and then this card gains 2k, so it becomes a 10k booster or attacker for that turn. Oh, this is really good because if you have too many grade 2s or 0s or 1s in your deck, you Soul Blast that grade 0 and then you put a grade 2 if you don't have it into the Soul, or grade 3 if you don't have that either into the Soul. So it's a really good grade 1 if you're on budget. Then the promo cards that you will be getting in this deck, 2 of each of these, but there's a chance to get a hollow of either one of these. So they're both really good, but the grade 2 is the one that might keep in the deck, and the grade 1 might fall out eventually. But the grade 2 is, when on place, counterblast 1, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, you put a card into the soul of one of those 3, and then you shuffle the rest back into your deck. Yeah, you shuffle the rest. Then if you have 4 great cards in your soul, like with JoJo that needs Soul Blast 4, you get to draw a card for the bonus, which is really good that you need in this deck. It gets you drawn and gets a card that you need in the soul or a chance to get into the soul for that effect. And then the green one basically does the same on place. Look at the top 2 cards of the deck, put 1 card into the soul and put the rest on the bottom of your deck. And that's basically it. Sadly, no draw, no power, just chance to increase there. Then you get your front, and then the right line. The grade 2 is a common, the grade 1 is a common, but we did get the starter as a hollow. So you got a hollow starter and a hollow grade 1 out of Lighthorn. It'd be funny, will we get the grade 2 as a hollow in Youthbird? We'll have to find out. That would be funny though. And funny is, I think I do want the grade 2 at the Youthbird hollow more. Maybe a starter, I don't know. Starter definitely is worth it, in my opinion. Then you get one more of this, and the grade 1. So basically what the ride line does, this one's basic as always. Second you draw, when ridden upon. Grade 1 is, when it's ridden upon the grade 2, you solo blast it onto the rear guard spot. And then when it attacks or boosts, it gains 5k, which is really good for pressuring hit with this card or another attacker. But as soon as you do that, it goes back into the soul after that battle. So it's really good, and most people try to play more copies of this because it's just a 13k boost to your attacker is really, really good. And it just goes back into soul, which adds more soul too. Then the grade 2, first, when it hits a Vanguard, when it hits a Vanguard, you get to soul charge 1 card, which is really okay there. A chance to get a soul from this effect. I mean, it would be too overpowered for a soul charge 2, to be honest. So soul charge 1 is basically what they could have thought of. But its other skill is really good. When the Jojoled is ridden upon, you get to soul charge 1 again. But if you have a grade 0, 1, and 2 in the soul, you get to draw a card. So basically, the good thing about that turn is you get to use, when you ride Jojoled, you draw a card, such as a grade 2, 1, and 0. Then if you're able to get a grade 3 in the soul, say for instance from this card, and you're able to get a grade 3 in the soul, that requirement is 4, and then you get to draw again. So you get to draw 2 times on your first turn. Of course, the original Jojoled is a much better effect than this one, which is Cannabos 1 to gain Soul Charge 2. And then when that happens, you get to, if both cards are different grades, so a grade 1 and a 0 for instance, then you get to draw a card. So it's just a lot of draw power in this deck. Of course. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please make sure to like and subscribe down below and hit that bell down below to be notified when my videos are uploaded. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day. See ya!